A buttload of smoke and a shot of rum could be the difference between life and death. Who knew? You might think this is a joke, but during the late 18th and early 19th centuries, people had a very strange way of saving someone who had drowned and stopped breathing. They would take a pipe, fill it with tobacco, light it, and stick it up the person's butt. Then they would blow really hard, hoping that the smoke would somehow bring them back to life. Sounds more like a party trick to me, but actually it was a serious medical procedure. And if that wasn't weird enough, they would also bathe and massage the victim's chest with hot rum, maybe to warm them up, or maybe to make them smell better. I don't know. This bizarre technique, the smoke enema, was not only ineffective but also dangerous. Imagine if you accidentally sucked in some of the stuff that came out of the person's rear end. You could easily get sick from all the germs and diseases that were lurking there, like cholera. That would be a nasty way to go. During that time, many old medical practices were based on the four humors theory, a Greek and Roman idea that good health depended on balancing four body fluids: phlegm, black bile, yellow bile, and blood. Those who had drowned were thought to suffer from an excess of wet phlegm and cold black bile. Introducing warm and dry substances into the body was therefore considered key to resuscitation, leading physicians to use different stimuli to encourage the heart to resume beating. The warm, dry vapors produced by burning tobacco and nicotine were thought to encourage and stimulate the lungs and heart back into action, particularly when directed into the bowels through the rectum. Occasionally, though, smoldering embers would accompany this smoky enema. I guess you could say they were fired up for this treatment. As progress moved forward, a great deal of thought was put into different ways water could be expelled and the lungs inflated. A new and improved method of delivering the smoke was developed with the use of a pair of, you ready? A pair of bellows. Using the bellows offered a safer alternative to the previous method of relying on the physician's lung power. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation was a recognized technique, but fears over the spread of a disease by close contact meant it was generally avoided. The new resuscitation kit contained a set of bellows, a fumigator, an ivory syringe for, administering medical ingredients orally, and a variety of tubes and nozzles that could be inserted into various bodily orifices. Is that a resuscitation apparatus or a sex toy? Interestingly, in the 1700s, drowning was common in London, England. 123 people were reported to have drowned in 1773. I guess back then, few people knew how to swim. Anyway, two doctors, William Hawes, an apothecary, and Thomas Cogan, a physician, started a society to rescue and revive the victims. They bought lifeboats and resuscitation kits, and along the River Thames, receiving houses where their patients could recover. They had 34 volunteers ready to spring into action. And then there's the bathing with the rum. As far as why rum was used in resuscitation, it was believed that rum should be embraced in sickness and in health, for better or worse. Even doctors prescribed rum like candy, suggesting that following an illness, patients should drink a little more rum than they did before they got sick. It was nutritionally vital, and it was the first remedy when feeling run down and was taken liberally as a restorative. Rum was always on hand for emergencies. If rum failed to restore you to life, it would be served to those who attended your funeral. Drinking rum as a final send-off even had priority over paying off your creditors. Because, well, who cares about debt when you're dead? All right then, let's make a cocktail I call Blow It Up Your Ass. All right, blow it up your ass. I've got Gosling's dark rum. It's a lovely rum, I think. Bermuda rum. 1/2 ounce, okay? 1/2 ounce. And we're gonna mix that rum with some Brugal, extra old Dominican rum. Again, 1/2 ounce. This is kind of neat because it's really spicy and woody. There's little notes of orange in there. It's beautiful. Nice little rum. Grand Marnier. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Grand Marnier, other than the price. It's damn expensive. 1/2 ounce. And it's shaping up nice. Okay, I'm gonna go with Luxardo cherry liqueur. Don't want a lot, just a few of those cherry notes coming in here. Oh, like 5 ml, bar spoon. We're gonna add some lemon now. And I want like 1/4 ounce, not a lot, just to balance out some of the sweetness and the rum, and it's always nice to have a little citrus in your drink, but very little. Quarter ounce, 7.5 ml. Bitters, yeah, bitters. Oh, it's endless possibility of bitters. I'm gonna go, believe it or not, with some Woodford Reserve spiced cherry bitters. I want a couple dashes. Now this is an eyedropper, so that would be something like that actually. Yeah, it would, that's enough. Okay, let's get to smoking. Now, there are a lot of different ways to smoke a cocktail. This is a lovely little way. This is a cedar plank board that, well, you barbecue your salmon on there, right? So basically, where's my torch? Way over here. Basically, you grab your torch and you burn it. You're gonna get that smoke. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Fire, fire, fire. Take your frozen glass and smoke it. That's one way. If you haven't got one of these boards, you just grab a cast iron skillet, right? Yeah, you can put your wood chips in there. You know, some little oak wood chips, or any flavor of wood chip you got, you know. Yeah, I don't know whether you can see that. You see that? Yeah? Awesome. And again, just smoke it. Get those wood chips a-burning. And pop your glass in over top. And you want to use like a chilled glass, a frozen glass, because that smoke, that wonderful smoky aroma is going to adhere better to the glass. All right, let's move on. Another method would be the smoke topper, right? It's always best to use like maybe an ice cube, depending on how much smoke you really want. But by using the, it's kind of like the same principle as the frozen glass, right? By using the ice cube is going to absorb that smoke. And again, we can add a few little wood chips. These are Hungarian oak. You could use apple apple wood chips would be nice. Cherry wood chips would be nice. Well, there's all kinds. It's a preference, right? Again, smoke her up. Smoke them if you got them. Oh yeah, baby. There it is. Put a little lid on there. Yeah, so, you know, this glass is ready to go. You only want to smoke for maybe a minute or so. I mean, obviously, the longer you leave the smoke in the glass, the smokier your drink is going to be. Now, my favorite method, the decanter. I have other decanters, but I thought this was really quite appropriate. I mean, maybe this is what you look like when they haul you out of the river. I don't know. And for this, we are going to use my smoking gun, all right? Now, like I said, your wood chips are really a preference thing, right? I've got a cinnamon stick, and I think cinnamon will burn nice and be a wonderful addition to our smoky cocktail. Yeah, I'm just going to bust this up, chop it up a bit into smaller pieces without chopping off my finger. I'm going to drop in a few little cinnamon chips. Cinnamon bark, yeah. And I got to thinking, you know, what if I took some dried up old orange peel? Yeah, I mean, you can smoke anything. I've smoked everything. Yeah, I have. So I've got a few little pieces of orange. Why not? It's experiment. You know, use your imagination, because you might just hit on something that's truly revolutionary. Revolutionary? I don't know. And a few of our little wood chips, for sure. That looks awesome, awesome, awesome. We're just going to insert. It's kind of like the enema. Wow! Whoa, whoa, sorry. All we're going to do is light her up, get our fan going. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. All right, good enough before the smoke detector goes off. All right, let's make our cocktail. Woo! Smoking. Okay, we're gonna ice up our mixing glass with gusto. That's tons. Oh. And we're gonna stir it up, chill it up. I don't know, 15, 20 seconds or so. Yeah, it looks about right. And what we're going to do here is we are going to maybe we're going to strain this wonderful cocktail into our decanter. I can smell the cinnamon.
It smells really good.
For
smoke, it smells really good.
I can smell the I can smell a little bit of the orange too, you know? That's really nice. Okay, so we're gonna pop our lid on our skull here, and you're just gonna shake her up a little bit. Shake her up. Swish it around. Swish it around. And we're gonna let that sit for, oh, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes maybe. We'll see you then. All right, let's swap this for this and pour out our drink. Oh my God, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Skalicious. Over 1 ice cube. And we're gonna, wow. That's beautiful. We're gonna garnish with a piece of fresh rosemary. Now, should we light the rosemary on fire?
Yes, light everything on fire.
Okay, I'm not sure you need to light it on fire, but Aaron says light it on fire, we'll light it on fire. Okay, burning. And this actually will enhance the smokiness. Beautiful. There it is, baby. Blow it up your ass. All right, let's check this out. Whoa, I get burnt rosemary right off the bat. I get the cinnamon, believe it or not. And a little bit of the orange. Like I said, you can burn anything. Let's give it a go. Wow. This is beautiful. This is really, really well balanced. I'm happy with what I created here. I get the Grand Marnier, that's bringing in some of the sweetness along with the Luxardo cherry liqueur. That is like way in the background, but it's just, I don't know, it's just adding a little bit of more zest to this cocktail. The lemon juice is, well, it's so subtle. I don't know, I think the lemon juice is actually balancing everything out. Taking some of the sweetness off, taking a little bit of the smoke off. There's another thought for you too. You could just smoke the lemon juice and add it to your drink too. That would be another possibility. There's a million possibilities and you need to experiment. This is a beautiful thing. I'll be sipping a few more of these before the night's out. Cheers. Like I said, you can burn anything. Let's give it a go.
Like you can burn garbage?
Yeah. I think they do, Aaron. They burn garbage.
Yeah, I know they burn garbage, but for a cocktail?
Well, I mean, everything's a carcinogen, so why not? Sorry.
Next time on BarTalk&Cocktails.
No. We ain't burning garbage. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Well, actually, it's up your ass. Blow it up your ass. Hit the subscribe button, check some other videos out, and make sure you take some swimming lessons, just in case. Make this damn thing. It's really good.